Hey family, happy Monday morning to you. So I'm pondering on ideas for 2020. Pondering on ideas for 2020. I just finished my meditation and stretching for this morning. And I'm in the process of preparing for the next video that I'm going to do right after this, which is following my 10% happier self-care journey and doing recapping the lesson that I did today. And so while I was, in the midst of coming out of that meditation and that stretching, I had an idea, like just in the whole experience. And it's something that I think I'm going to launch in 2020. Maybe in a month or two. We'll see. That's why I'm doing this video, to get some feedback. So as I'm sitting there doing my meditation, stretching, just doing my mindfulness work, I started to see this idea of an experience which consisted of those elements. It consisted of stretching, doing like some basic yoga stretches, for everything that does for the body, for getting out tension and increasing blood flow and, mobility, flexibility, agility, all that kind of stuff, all the ilities, utility, whole nine, right? Thanks everybody for watching. Good morning to you. Happy Monday. Drop a line. Let me know how your weekend was. So I'm seeing that with the yoga stretches, some basic yoga stretches. I'm seeing meditation, right? Just some relaxed, deep breathing meditation. And my music is speaking to me. This song right here in the background that you hear is called Breath of Life. And it's a song that I just put out. Well, not really a song. It's a meditation, a piano meditation that I just put out. You can check it out on my YouTube channel, Aaron Hill TV, or on my website, aaronhilltv.com. Click on the music tab. And so I'm seeing the piano experience. I'm seeing the meditation experience. I'm seeing the stretching, the yoga, basic stretching, just real basic stuff. I'm seeing like mindfulness. I'm seeing some time to decompress. I'm seeing a bit of positive conversation. And so I started to see this in one experience that I think I'm going to wind up launching. And I've been thinking about this really for about a week. I've been thinking about this. So we used to have the gatherings at Baltimore Yoga Village, and that was on the first Sunday of every month. Myself and Amachandra, we created healing space, we created space for decompressing, space for great conversation, space for community, right? And those were some great times. Right now, most of you all know Amachandra is in Florida right now doing her thing as far as her sound healing journey and her life work. And so I really missed those gatherings, but I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do my own event. I'm actually gearing up to start to do guest performances, and this is also like a plug for anybody who might be interested or who knows anyone. I'm looking to do like a whole host of Sunday, a lot of guest appearances as solo pianists and artists, but with specifically this, like on Sundays, like afternoon piano concerts at spiritual centers and churches. That's a really simple, easy like 1 hour after the gathering formula Hey, Michael. Hey, Eliza. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. And definitely bear with me on this because I want to get this out to you. And I'm having so many thoughts, so excuse my long-windedness. But I'm looking to do afternoon concerts and to create this piano meditation experience and a guided meditation experience, and just all that's coming out of me in this particular time. And so in doing that, the other thing that I thought about was like, I would love to have my own event as well, like how we did before, but it takes a lot of work. I mean, I put together so many events over the years, and it takes a lot of work to maintain something that's, especially if it's like weekly. So, my goal was like, I'll be a part of other people's experience, bring the whole thing there. But this morning, in addition to that, I'll still be doing that. But this morning, I had this thought, I saw this picture in my mind of something really simple and easy that I could do that would be giving a lot to the people and to the community and creating community. It's right in a regular routine of what I do anyway. And it's exactly what I need to be doing. So I don't know what I'll call this experience, but I'm basically seeing that it probably would be like a half an hour, like 20 minutes to a half an hour of stretching, which when I do my stretches, it's in like a meditative kind of thing, like, like the yoga deal. So, basic stretches for about 20 minutes, and then like 30 minutes of like meditation, right? Where you can, like, it's not going to be some kind of, it's going to be pretty free flowing. So like I would do 30 minutes of like piano meditation and like a bit of guided meditation, and all from the piano, where I'm playing all of, the kind of stuff that I write, as well as just meditative music. And you could sit upright like I'm doing now. You could completely just lay out on the floor, because the place where I'm thinking about doing this, if they're open to it, would be a Yoga Village Center or some place that's like that. But Yoga Village is probably going to be my first choice. And it would be in a place like that where they already have mats. They already have these things where you can just, you can lay down. There's plenty of space. And so you can lay down, you can just take it in, you can go to sleep if you want, but the whole point is that piano meditation and relaxation. And so I'd be doing instrumental things like this, as well as like my new guided meditation, doing guided meditation. And we do that for, about 30 minutes. And then after that, coming out of that, probably, because I would incorporate my own self-care journey, as well as the things that I'm already aware of, or that I know, or that I have to offer, I would probably end it with us just, we're just all on the floor, sitting on mats, just relaxed. And I probably would end it on just us having like some communication, just checking in with everybody, how we're feeling. And I would also probably bring to the table like these topics that you all see in my self-care video, like stuff that I've been thinking about, that week, and just real loosey-goosey for us to just talk about, how you deal with your stress, how you deal with your inner critic, how do you deal with, what's been going on as far as how you feel about judgment, or people judging you, like, fears, little things you realize during the week that help you, like just all coming out of that kind of reflective, meditative space. And then that's it. The way the conversation goes, that could easily, with a group of people, go on for, at least 20 minutes or so. So I'm thinking that this experience would be probably in total like an hour and a half. And then more likely that would turn into 2 hours, because the last 30 minutes, like when it's over, because of how much community created and good vibes, like people would just naturally fall into conversation with each other and just, might have refreshments at some point, that kind of thing. But this would be a totally, just free experience, a donation-based experience, where you could donate to helping the experience to continue. But I'm really, even hashing this out, even talking this out like this, like, I really do think that I'm going to do this. I didn't do a mic check to see if you all could hear me clearly. If somebody could drop me a line to just let me know if you're hearing everything clearly, and Hello to Rufus, Jermaine, Mike Orr. Oh no. Sorry, that was getting ready to switch the mood for me. I wasn't trying to go there. Eliza, Marcus Johnson. Lovely Miss Gianna. I love people that have lovely names, lovely creative names. Dane, Ronnie, Dr. Barry. Good morning to everybody here. Somebody drop me a line and let me know if you can hear me clearly. You won't be able to drop a line if you can't hear me clearly. So yeah, I don't know yet what this experience would be called. Maybe we could do that too. If you are listening and you heard everything I just said, and if you didn't, just recap it, go back. Drop some ideas, first of all, with what you think about what I'm saying. Like, if you think it's a good idea, regardless if you do, I'm going to do it anyway. But I do want your feedback as far as, like, your thoughts about what I said. If you have any suggestions, any ideas, any comments. And then also, the name of this experience, right? If you have an idea, let's have some fun. If you have an idea of what the name of this experience, what comes to mind for you, drop some a line below. And I'll take a look and we'll play around. But yeah, I really think I'm gonna do this. It's something for me that, on Sundays I do my stretching anyway. I do my stretching every day now, and meditation like at the same time. It's something that is it's just gonna forever be a lifestyle for me. And then, I love to play the piano, of course, but most of all, I love to play in settings where it's about like healing music, and that kind of thing. And that probably comes from, my years that I was playing in the church, and even though that's not my life now, it's still one of those things where at least the initial like intent, the initial goal, for environments like that, I'm fully about, just not so much with the actual philosophies, that are being taught, and the theologies and stuff like that. But when it comes to creating healing space, when it comes to creating space where people can meditate, clear their head, de-stress, have some positive, like, have some conversations that like really grow them, really and grow their intelligence, their emotional intelligence, all that kind of stuff. Like, I am 1,000,000% game for that. And like I said, it takes a lot to have your own thing. But with this, if it's at a place like Baltimore Yoga Village, then all I'm doing is just bringing my keyboard, a speaker, and a couple other little things, and that's it. They have mats there. Everybody can grab their own mat and find a place to sit, and we can just have community. So yeah, I think I'm gonna continue to brainstorm on this and like put pen to paper and really put it together, and then probably gonna unveil this experience in the next couple of weeks, in order to give people time to kind of learn about it and me to spread the awareness. It probably definitely would be something that would be at the earliest hop of February, maybe March, if I feel like I have to, take some more time to just put it together. Started the second quarter of the year. But yeah, what do you all think? I didn't get any feedback to see even if you all could hear me. But what do you all think about that? And last but not least, there was one more thing. I can't remember. It was one more thing I wanted to say about this, but I'm having so many thoughts about this. So I guess, what I'll say on a closing tip is, I think this is going to be something that happens. And the music that you all hearing in the background is Yellows of Spring. Check it out on the newest project. Andre, what did you think about the project, bro? I know that you got the Key Reflections project recently. Let me know what you thought about it, man. I really, really curious, man. Piano player to piano player. And other than that, I guess I'll close by saying on January 24th, and this will be a good way of even experiencing what's going to lead into this, because I'm pretty much going to be doing the piano and the guided meditation side of it, like at this concert I'm about to tell you all about. January 24th, I'll be at Ondi Music, which is an intimate recital hall on Charles Street, if you all haven't been there, 409 Charles Street. And I'll be there at 7:30 because I'm going to do a solo piano concert. It's going to be based on this album I'm playing in the background. It's called the Key Reflections Piano Meditation Concert. And the whole concert is devoted to this kind of de-stressing Namayere music. I probably fucked that all up. I probably screwed that all up. The whole concert is based on this kind of music. And I'm going to also do spoiler. Well, I won't spoil it this time. I said it in the last live stream. So if you want to know what the spoiler alert is, that'll give you a reason to watch my other video, my last live stream video. I think that's about it, y'all. I'm getting ready to come right back in about 15 minutes with the lesson of the day as far as my self-care journey. And then after that, the word of the day. And then tonight at... Gotta decide. I haven't decided whether it's gonna be 7 or 8 tonight. Tonight at... Let's say 7 p.m. Tonight at 7 p.m. Mood Mondays. So, yeah, join me back in a few. Peace, and as always, be well.